What is your purpose in life? Is it to be the greatest athlete of all time, make as much money as humanly possible, or simply to be the best version of yourself? For Michael Jordan, his purpose was to achieve the impossible, winning 6 NBA championships. Many of us have dreams like this, big, bold dreams that seem out of reach, but having a dream isn't what makes you special. What makes you special is what you do with it. Michael knew he had no other choice. His purpose was clear: to become the best basketball player in the world. It wasn't easy, but that's what gave it meaning. The greater the challenge, the more valuable the pursuit. The question is, do you take on that impossible task in front of you, or do you give up before you even start? In ancient Greek mythology, there's a story of a king named Sisyphus who was condemned by the gods to an eternal struggle, to push a boulder up a mountain, only to have it roll back down each time. The task was impossible, and yet Sisyphus kept going. This myth is a powerful metaphor for life. Just like Sisyphus, we are all given our own impossible mountains to climb, challenges that feel endless, struggles that seem like they will never end. But here's the truth: the top of the mountain isn't where the meaning lies. Even if we reach the peak, there will always be another higher mountain waiting for us. The goalposts will shift. The real meaning comes not from reaching the summit, but from the journey itself, from knowing that every day you've pushed a little farther than you did yesterday. The ancient Greeks told us to imagine Sisyphus smiling, not because he's reached the top, but because he's found purpose in the struggle itself. In life, you have two options: accept that you may never reach the top and give up, or embrace the process and find meaning in the climb. So what's the point of all this? Simply put, life's meaning doesn't come from external achievements. No job, amount of money, or success can give you that. Instead, the meaning of life comes from what we do with each day, from the effort, the growth, and the pursuit of our purpose, no matter how impossible it may seem. And just like Sisyphus, we must smile through the climb, knowing that the challenge itself gives life its meaning. But what separates those who live with purpose from those who drift through life without direction? Psychologist Carl Jung once said that many people who came to him didn't suffer from neurosis or clinical issues, they suffered from a lack of meaning. Viktor Frankl, a Jewish psychiatrist, noted that as soon as a fellow inmate lost their sense of purpose, they were gone within days. Purpose, quite literally, gives us life. Without purpose, life becomes monotonous, dull, and meaningless. We drift through our days with no direction, no destination, and no passion. Many of us think that we can find purpose by achieving material success, getting a good job, making money, starting a family. While these things can be part of our purpose, they cannot be our whole purpose. What happens if they don't work out? Or worse, what happens if they do work out and you're still left feeling empty? Others of us try to avoid the search for purpose entirely, filling the void with distractions, pleasures, experiences, excess. But eventually, even those distractions lose their appeal, and we're left wondering, what's the point? How do I find meaning? How do I break free from the anxiety of life? The answer lies in two things: helping others and being open to something bigger than yourself. First, go out and help someone today. Purpose is found not just in focusing on ourselves, but in making a difference for others. Whether it's a neighbor, a friend, or even a stranger, there is always someone near you who could use a helping hand. The poor, the lonely, the sick, the stressed, the depressed, the addicted. We are all struggling in one way or another. When we help others, we escape the prison of our own minds and start to live with purpose. We begin to see that life's meaning comes from connection and compassion. Second, be open. Like radios tuned to receive invisible signals, we have the ability to receive meaning from outside ourselves. Whether you call it faith, the universe, or a higher power, be open to the idea that there is more to life than what we see on the surface. Purpose can come from beyond our immediate grasp, and sometimes it finds us when we're not even looking. You may be uncomfortable with this idea, many people are, but if you embrace both sides of the equation, helping others and staying open, you'll find that purpose isn't something you discover by thinking really hard about it. It's something that reveals itself when you live it. It's not something we achieve, it's something we do every day. Purpose isn't about getting to the top of the mountain, it's about enjoying the climb. It's about finding fulfillment in the struggle, joy in the pursuit, and connection with others along the way. The journey is what gives life its meaning, not the destination. So stop waiting for life to happen, stop chasing an elusive purpose that's tied to external things. Find purpose in helping others and growing each day, and in being open to a greater meaning that may be out of your control. Purpose isn't something we find, purpose finds us